You should be doing all the things extra that we're already doing. The reality is autoimmune diseases are considered to be an extra risk factor by the CDC. We just heard conversations with Dr. Wallace and the letter. Again, he's on the show today, but he says in his lupus patients who are compromised, they're not getting this ailment, but it might be because they're taking the hydroxychloroquine. We don't know. But when you're in the, when we don't know, you've got to be extra careful. So do everything that's been asked of you, but extra specially.
Hey, Dr. Oz, this is an email from Bob, and he says, our family holds family meetings in our large garage with each of us staying far apart. This allows us to see each other, but are we safe?
I would do that. The only exception is if you have someone that's older who has chronic comorbidities, I'd be sort of quite careful about them. But listen, family is one of the few things we've got that's really held together through all human history. So I understand the desire and the need. Stay 6 feet apart as you're doing. Garage is a good idea.
All right, strange times. Vanessa writes via email, if someone is asymptomatic, how long does the virus remain in their body? How are they supposed to know if they are infected, especially since the testing is limited? Tough question.
Yeah, well, you won't know, and you could still spill virus. We think people who are asymptomatic might have less virus load in their body, therefore maybe less infectious. That seems to be the case with kids. But across the board, you're infectious, we usually say, for a week after your diagnosis and a week after your symptoms, and when at least 3 days since the symptoms went away. So that's the general rule of thumb I would use. But since you're asymptomatic, you won't know that. So at least a week. And by the way, the immunoglobulin testing that we're talking about will tell us how many of those patients have that problem.
Wow. So the sooner we can get that, the better. Dr. Oz, thank you very much. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And former South Carolina Congressman Trey Gowdy. Congressman, good morning to you.